just touched down, baby. Covalent TV. Let me tell you about my favorite show. Let's get into it. Let me start with the co-host, stepping into the frame, right? The pride of Michigan, yeah. Big Dub is the name. He might struggle with the reading, stumbling over the lines, but the crowd goes crazy every time that he shines. They love him. He's a mailman, yes, but there's no judgment here, none at all. Riding out with Mr. Starks, they making everything clear. The perfect dynamic, holding down the heavyweights. When they hit the live stream, my whole mood elevates. Never stop. Welcome to the one and only Covalent TV. Covalent, ain't nobody touching them on talent. Trust me, no way, babe. Breaking down the ring with the facts, data, and statistics. Oh, check the numbers, run accountability, baby. Checking the logistics, keep them in line. The best show going, undisputed and supreme. Got me watching every time they step onto the stream. Yeah. King of the South Side of Chicago, yeah. He's running the game. Ooh. Mr. Starks is the boss. Got me moaning his name, daddy. He's the lead of the host, dripping all of that charm. Got me biting my lip, setting off the alarm. Yeah, he does. Unscripted in his lingo, my man knows exactly what to say. Charismatic on the weekly, takes my breath right away. The way he captures the audience, so dominant, so deep. I'm just watching the screen, losing all of my sleep. We talking pro wrestling, we're really doing it like this. Reviewing all the matches, every segment is a hit. If you want the real
So, guys, there was a woman in the crowd of this show that had on a shirt that truly defines a statement that needs to be made about the current position of the WWE product and how you should feel about it in the year 2026. And what was on the front of this woman's shirt was, "I lost the bet." So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big Dub.
I'm not bullshitting. Go back and look if you don't fucking believe me. Go back and look if you don't fucking believe me.
Every Monday and Friday.
I promise this shirt is white as a motherfucker. It is this lighting. I had to change the lighting. It was looking like my shirt was dingy. But no bullshit. No bullshit. That poor woman that is trapped with that absolute loser nerd simp that dragged her to that show. And what was so funny about it is she was living the shirt. You could see the misery on her face the entire show. At this point, it's not a game, it's not a joke, it's not even something I could find humor in on a ground level, because all of those OKC fans that were in there screaming their heads off and doing all of that and making noise, Loud City, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you walked out of that arena, do you feel like you got your money's worth? That's what I'm going to start harping on. I said this was going to be the year of desperation for WWE, but I'm going to start harping on that going into 2027, because I don't know if Werner is going to do this for news, so I'm going to hold off for right now on what I want to say. But what I do want to say before we get into anything else is be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. Playback gang, if you are in here, hit the like button. Comment on the stream on playback. Comment on the stream on playback. Comment on the stream on playback. Not just one comment, multiple comments. Not just one comment, multiple comments. And if you are in here right now, keep this chat rate up. Because you know what I'm going to start doing? If I see you in this motherfucker and you not doing nothing, you just stagnant in the comment section, I'm just going to time you out. I'm just going to time you out. You holding up the comment section, I'm just going to time you out. Because you're not contributing. You're not giving back to the show. So, yeah, if I see you sitting in the chat room for longer than 2-3 minutes and you ain't commented a damn thing, don't be surprised when you go on timeout. All right? And also, I want to bring up something quick, fast, and I mean I could spend a second on it. There's a saying I have on this show. Now, I know the people who came at us recently are much older than the both of us. But I'm going to tell you.
I'm actually younger than someone?
But
finally.
Well, in an alternate universe. But in this one, people that are older than you. And I told y'all one thing on this show. Don't bring me no kids. Now, why am I saying that? If you know a person is a fucking degenerate, I don't know, like having sexual harassment lawsuits that hung over their head at one point, why would you even think that I would want to have a discussion with those people? I just remembered that the other night. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't that bald fucking weirdo have a sexual harassment lawsuit? Allegedly. All first verse, allegedly. Like, what? That's what I mean when I say don't bring me no kids. Y'all bringing me degenerates? And I'm going to tell y'all a trick of the enemy. This shit does not get to me. When people intentionally try to fuck up your brand's name or try to say, oh, I see you got that little thing going on, that's their way of acknowledging you and trying to lil bro you. But the problem is like, we don't need a rub off of you because we do a better show. Okay, cool. You got your numbers. Already explained what your crowd is. Already explained what your grift is. I even encourage you to continue it and get as much money out of it as you can as possible. Oh, coaching, bro. Didn't I say that? I'm not a hater. Didn't I say, hey, get as much money out of your grift as possible, but leave the people who are actually getting in front of this camera and microphone telling the truth the fuck alone. Because it'll get spooky. Because I know ain't neither one of y'all as good on the mic as I am. Oh, I'm sorry. He's such a stickler. So I'm just, either one of you. He's one of those guys. He's a grammar police guy. See, I call out Werner for fucking up whole words. but that's a different thing altogether. But like, yeah. But yeah, don't mention us, especially when one of y'all are a fucking degenerate. Offering mentorships and then trying to go in for the good old SH. Possibly even SA if you would have got far enough. All allegedly. All first verse. So yeah, what? Don't speak on us, man. Don't try to little bro us. You got your grift. You got your people who enjoy your grift. Enjoy your grift. Enjoy it. Again, meanwhile, we going to be over here kicking that truth, and we know the truth is unpopular. And that's something I can live with. You know why, coaching, bro? Because I actually have a life. Because I actually make great money outside of this. Because I do extremely well, and I know what the touch of a woman feels like without having to force it, allegedly.
We're not all consumed by wrestling like you are.
Yeah, that's what I said, though, Werner. I said that on the other stream. I said, dude, if y'all stop talking about WWE tomorrow, y'all don't have income. That's not the case over here. Sorry. But enjoy your grip. Don't talk about us, homie, because, again, you don't want this. We'll take all your viewers. You start beefing with us, we'll take all your viewers. We've done it before. We've done it before. Historically, anyone who has ever beefed with us, we've taken their viewers. That's why I wish we still had the original page, because we'd have the proof.
Yep.
So yeah, keep it chill. We'll fuck around and take your audience. Relax. Enjoy your grift. Make your money. Stay out of sexual degeneracy. And worry about what you got going on. And bro, over there, bro, you too damn old. Man, I will punch you in your chest and watch you turn into dust. You don't want the smoke in any capacity. You don't want the smoke in any capacity. On the microphone, in real life, you got a wife to worry about. And yes, I'm talking about your wife. You keep talking shit, I might fuck the bitch. But yeah, don't speak on us, man. Don't speak on us. It's all the people that tag us, and this is where a part of the problem routine has to take place. When you tag us underneath stuff like that, I don't like that shit, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's an ego boost for them. I broke this down on the other stream. When you do that, that's an ego boost for them. They put that post out there ironically, not unironically. It's a rhetorical question. When you see people put posts out there like that, it's rhetorical. They're not serious. Don't tag us in no shit like that no more. You want to know what you can tag us in? Standalone posts about Covalent TV and sharing the stream. I would love that. See, instead of doing what y'all did, why not just share a stream? Why was there not a link to a review underneath that post? See, yeah, here's why I got to call the viewers out. Why was there not a link to one of our reviews under that post? So much so that I had to go, hey, maybe he hasn't seen our stuff. That's cool. But guess what? Our back catalog is available. Why did I have to say that? Why did I have to say that? Why was there not a link to our latest?
Because no one's sharing and no one's getting the word out.
You can make the excuse to say you don't know how to clip, but you for damn sure can't make an excuse to say you don't know how to link in 2026. It's 70-year-olds that know how to link. Why was there not a link to our latest review under that post? Why is there not a link to our reviews under any post where y'all tag us? So everybody gonna get the smoke on this one. Everybody gonna catch this heat. Sorry, not sorry. Don't ever do no shit like that again, bruh. Don't unironically motherfucking tag us. No. On some rhetorical question, ego boost ass post. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? Warren, I'm harping on this right now, actually. I'm harping on this because I want people to hear this part over and over and over and over. I might even find a way to clip this before the night is out and get it up on the page. Because a lot of y'all need to hear what I'm saying. And if you didn't hear what I'm saying, you just tapped in and you trying to figure out what I'm talking about, rewind the stream. Rewind the stream.
Not that hard.
I'm going to constantly remind y'all throughout the stream to rewind to the beginning and hear what I said about what happens when y'all tag us. What is going on with the comment section? Jesus Christ. There we go. Yeah, P-Rock. Well, you could clip it too, but yeah, no, when we say clip stuff, people act like they don't know how nothing works anymore.
Right.
All of a sudden it's, oh, I don't know how to do that. But these will be the same people that I will see them posting clips of other shows on their page. Same people. Same fucking people. You know how much it's way easier to clip now than it was back in the day. It's way easier to clip now. And somebody might say, why don't you do it? Motherfucker, I don't got time. Why do you think I say, hey, if we get somebody who consistently clips enough, hey, we might break some bread with you. I don't got the time for that shit. Because again, unlike Coach and Bro, I got a life. Last few streams, me and Warren got off these streams. I'll be like, all right, bro, I got to go. Like, dude. I run on like a 20-hour schedule. It's my schedule, which I love, but I'll still run that motherfucker. So, yeah, man, I'm tired of the fucking excuses. Adrian, if you just getting in here, bro, rewind the stream because you need to hear what we said too, because I'm not repeating it. I am not repeating that shit. I'm just going to keep telling everybody, go back to the beginning. Mm-hmm. Don't bring us no kids. Don't bring us no degenerates. Don't tag us under no degenerates posts. No. Get that shit out of here, bro. Get that shit out of here. Share a link. Share a link. Otherwise, I don't want to see it. And I can't even say respectfully. I just don't want to see it. Okay? Appreciate the support. Robert coming through. No message. He ain't need to put no message. Just 10 schmackaroos raw. You know what I'm saying? Go. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Bang,
yeah,
bang,
I
bang,
love that right there. Yeah. Let me drink some of this water. Let that play. I love that. I love that right there. All right? But yeah, y'all rewind and listen to what I just said a second ago. Y'all catch up. Y'all be okay. Y'all be okay. It only took me like a minute 30 to break it down. So yeah, y'all be okay. Just rewind, catch up on that. That's one of the new notes. You know what, Warren? I'm gonna challenge you to do something while we live. Cause hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be putting this show on my back anyway. So fuck it. I could do it for the next few minutes while you do this. Let's hope you could spell things though. But put in this comment section all of the new rules that I just broke down for everybody watching this stream. Try to bullet point it. Try to bullet point it. If your memory retention is working right now, go ahead and put that in the comment section. Oh shit, god damn, Robert, holy fuck. Oh, Robert came through with the 20 schmackaroos.
There we go.
Bang, bang.
God,
bang, bang,
that gets some more church. Woo! Oh. Those are late fees, by the way. Why are you lit? But no, shout out to he said, Adrian, I got it tonight. You can't do nothing. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. God damn, you dirty bitch.
I'm like, God damn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
I like that. Let's keep that energy going, man. Shouts out to Robert. He said, I don't even need to put a message. I'm just going to get that shit bussing. You know? That's what I'm talking about. Don't do that, though. Don't, whoa. Don't do that. 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 Okay. If you were the only person that ever donated in the history of the show, you could say that. But otherwise, don't say that. Because we done had streams, and I try not to flex. We done had streams where, before you even got here, where motherfuckers put up like goddamn 400 combined. Don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get cocky. Calm that shit down, okay? Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't know what got into motherfuckers right now. That's no, chill on that. Appreciate you. Appreciate all your contributions, but yeah, don't try to sit on no throne that motherfuckers. I could pull up the Streamlabs screen right now, homie. Like, don't do that. Nah, I ain't feeling that. All right. Okay, there you go. Cool. You've seen the stream, so you know. All right, you know. All right. Bet it up. And that's what I'm talking about, Robert, putting your money where your mouth is, and you ain't been on the streams because you've been busting down some coochie. That's what I'm talking about.
Bang.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bang,
But still. Why are you lit? You got to do like me and schedule the booty. You can't. you gotta get an assistant to help you schedule the booty. Okay? Damn. Come on now. Come on. What we doing? Let me see what we got. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody who has contributed so far. If you are supporting the show, then I ain't got nothing else to say to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Warner, I just saw your joints that you put in the comment section, man. Yeah. Do not tag us in other podcasts, shows, or tweets. That's an ego boost for them. Clip the show, share the show, all that shit. Send the clips to us first. Don't post them like they your clips. Because we had that in the past. It was somebody, I can't remember who it was, but, and I feel bad for that because I normally remember everybody who, helps out the show, and I feel like a piece of shit. But, and no, I'm not talking about Matthew because Matthew would send me the clips first. But we had somebody who used to clip the show, I want to say like 2 years ago, and they would post these clips up like it was their clips. No tag, no nothing. And I was just like, can you stop? Can you fucking stop? It's one motherfucker. Dude, it's somebody that like nobody likes, but for some reason y'all done made them viral.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, what is this motherfucker's name? I don't even bother to remember these people's screen names. God damn, I know it's media in his tag. His handle, I mean, not his tag, his handle. Oh my God, I'm blanking on this bullshit. Fuck, and I don't want y'all to guess it because goddamn, y'all gonna start spamming a whole bunch of fucking random creators and I'm at the time all you motherfuckers out. Oh my God. Fadeaway Media. Got it. Fuck. Shit. Damn it.
Yes.
That motherfucker steals everybody's stuff. And he tried to, I'll never forget it. He tried infringing on us. This motherfucker had posted like 3-4 clips of us and no tag, no nothing. I was like, the fuck are you doing? I had to DM him and be like, hey, brother. Yeah, we not doing that, player. We not doing that one, brother. I'm gonna need you to cut that right out. And yeah, he stopped that real quick. I had to block his ass because I just started seeing him stealing everybody's shit. I'm like, no, I don't applaud that. No. You ain't finna make a buck off of us. No. So yeah, no, none of that bullshit. Rewind the stream and listen to what I said at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Remember what I said at the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Rewind it back. Playback gang, I know you got the ability, so don't be bitching. Okay? But yeah, don't tag us in other podcasts or shows or tweets. Don't motherfucking, sit here and act like you don't know how to clip. And if you are posting about us, put a link to one of our most recent reviews. But yeah, we ain't here to provide no ego boost to somebody that already has a built-in audience. Because again, whenever you see those posts, hey, recommend me a podcast, and it's coming from a podcast page or a media page, they're not doing it to legitimately watch other podcasts. You know that, right? I see internet literacy was not taught to some of you motherfuckers growing up. Social media literacy was not taught to you motherfuckers at all. They're not asking that legitimately. They're asking that rhetorically. They're trying to be funny. It's a flex. Because you want to know what they're going to do. They're going to go to that podcast page or they're going to go to their YouTube or whatever the case may be and try and use it as a dunk to see how many followers they have. They use those things as a litmus test. You've never seen us make one of them posts. We got 200,000 followers on our Facebook page, and you've never seen us make that post.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what Captain SH and the Too Old Bro won't bring up. They won't go to our Facebook page and see 200,000 followers and bring that up. You know why? Because, again, they had no intent upon supporting us or watching us or seeing what we're about in the first fucking place. So don't tag us in that bullshit. You know why? Because the smoke that they gonna get, y'all ain't gonna want to watch them no more. I can't tell you how much I wish I had those archives so y'all can see what we look like when we go head to head with somebody. Y'all ain't never seen us war before. I'm a whole different beast when we in war.
It is Friday night.
You better ask somebody.
It is Friday night.
You better ask somebody. Matter of fact, ask that white man right there, bottom left corner. Ask him. I'm a whole different
Friday
beast.
night.
I'm a whole different beast in front of this camera when we in war. Please, please. You don't want that. I don't want that for your favorite creator, because that's when you do that, that's what that tells me. That's your favorite creator. Don't bring us no kids, man. Some of these people got the numbers, but they ain't got the talent. Don't bring us no kids. And again, do not bring us degenerates. Because, boy, I swear that shit dawned on me in the middle of the night. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't that bald bird beak having motherfucker have a SH lawsuit against him allegedly all first verse? Don't bring me no fucking degenerates. I will light him the fuck up in real life. Allegedly, because he seemed like the suing type.
Yeah.
Old Carlton Banks ass motherfucker. It's not unusual looking ass boy. Get your ass on, man. Don't bring me no fucking touchy-feely coach and no too old bro. Don't bring me no shit like that. Don't bring me no shit like that. Okay? But most of your fan base is middle-aged racist white men from the East Coast. Don't bring me no kids, man. Just don't. With love and respect to everybody watching, okay? So now you can't say, see, I repeated it for y'all just out of the kindness of my heart. So you can't say, oh, I missed it. What were you talking? Nope. You can't say that now. I said it twice. I didn't want to repeat it, but I'm like, some of y'all be acting slow the first time. So I'm going to say it one more time. And, we got a job to do. We going to bring you beautiful people the news, hold one special accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that's just what we do. Yeah. So let's not delay any further, beautiful people. Let's go ahead and get into 10 News.
June 29th was the day Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins was announced. Number 3, apparently. Just this past Wednesday, Willith Ospreay III and Kenneth Omega III was announced. Guess who sold more tickets in the last week? Uh-oh. WWE and SummerSlam are struggling. Only getting 22,000 and 21,000 for their separate days.
Y'all knew I was going to do something with this. Warner, this is exactly what I was holding off on. Go ahead.
SummerSlam is 22 days away.
This is exactly what I was holding off on. This is why I said
there is going to be a ton of tarp.
No. Let's not do that. No. We ain't going to punch low. Let's actually get to the nitty-gritty of why this is a big deal. This is the first time since WWE has decided in their infinite greed, hey, we're going to stay the course. We know this 2-night thing is a bad idea. We know our product is the worst it's ever been. We know that we overprice people for fucking tickets. We know all of these things. We're aware. But you know what? We're going to get out on that ocean anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And now, y'all better get ready, boy. And now, the first evidence of the Megalodon has finally reached Earth, and it has reached the waters that WWE's dinghy is in at this point. And this Megalodon, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the poster for the movie The Meg. That's WWE. The fucking, I can't remember if it's a person or a boat. But go look at the poster for The Meg. WWE ain't the Megalodon in that scenario. Let's just put it that way. WWE is not the Megalodon in that scenario. It's spooky, bro. It's spooky, dude. We said the chickens were going to come home to roost at some point for this company. We said, matter of fact, let's add detail. Let's add context, detail, and nuance. Warner, I got very detailed by even saying it's going to get to a point of where those makeup crowds stop. What is a makeup crowd? We broke this down before. Those crowds where WWE will have a string of like 2, maybe 3 shows where the attendance does not look that great. And then all of a sudden, out of no fucking where, their audience will pack out a random arena in fucking Tulsa. And then everybody on social media is like, WWE's back. They ain't even getting that no more. They're not even getting that anymore. And I said to every person watching this show consistently that when it gets to that point, it's over. When those makeup crowds are few and in between, because they were dwindling when we first brought up what that was. They were dwindling when we first brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's looking like they might be lucky to get one of those every other 3 months. That's real. So look at the lay of the land again. Well, the lay of the ocean in this case. And again, the consumer has become the megalodon, and WWE does not have a defense. They don't have a Jason Statham. They have no defense against this. None. And I'm gonna tell you why they don't. Somebody said it. Y'all motherfucking gangster tonight. Somebody just said it. Sherry, thank you. Their ego. That's what's gonna keep them right where they stand. Their ego. They refuse. It was one person that commented on one of our streams, and if you still watch us, I'm only calling you out because you were wrong. And this is okay. It's okay to be wrong, but as long as you're open to new information and potentially, changing your argument. I saw one person in our comments under one of our videos on YouTube say this. If WWE felt that having a better product would make them more money, they would do it. And I said to myself, I didn't even respond to it because it wasn't worthy of a response, but I'm going to respond tonight because it applies. Are you outside of your mind? If WWE had a batting average, it would be the first batting average to hit the negatives. Are you out of your mind? The dude working the concession stand would probably have a better batting average when it comes to doing right by the product and by their fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? No, they wouldn't. You want to know how we know? Think about how many opportunities they've had since the beginning of the PG era all the way to now to make this product great. And think about all the opportunities where they didn't do shit. And the occasional great moment, which a lot of those great moments y'all overrate. Let's keep it a bean.
Mm-hmm.
The only great moments between that time period that I could think of was like Sting's debut, like stuff like that. But like, y'all be stretching it with the moment shit. Oh, that was a moment. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You ain't gonna remember this shit 3 years from now. Shut up. But when I saw that person say that, I said, Warren, if you don't give me a fucking knife, I said, do you know how many times WWE has had the fucking moment, the batter's box to step up and hit the home run, hit the single, hit the double, hit the triple, hit the grand slam, swing for the cycle. And they just didn't do it. And they just chose not to. This is like, wait, real quick, one last thing. This is like how Jared Goff has the option to throw to Jameson Williams wide open in the end zone.
Don't get
45% of all Lions games, but he goes up. Amon-Ra St. Brown is right there for 5. I hate that I had to use that, bro. I'm sorry. I'll throw it to him for 5 yards, and he'll find a way to get an extra 10. When he could have thrown it to Jameson Williams wide open in the fucking end zone.
Yeah, why get a touchdown when you can get 15 yards? That makes so much sense.
And then they hand it off to the fucking running back that looks like a dyke. Goddamn Jameer Gibbs. I forgot the motherfucking name for a second. But yeah, if you don't stop, you know how many points the Lions have missed out on in their offense because Jared Goff is like, where's Amon? Where's Amon? Where's Amon?
I can't throw to anyone but Amon.
And he'll occasionally throw to Jamison Williams. And guess what? When he does, it goes for a big play.
Yeah, it does.
It goes for like 30 yards plus. Every time. It's
My
so
tight
funny.
end, Sam Laporta, is wide open,
Dude.
but look who's triple covered and can give me 2 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's going to get to that sideline. And I give credit. Dude, it's so effective. It's so effective. But, like, where's the Super Bowl to show for this formula? You get what I'm saying? That's the way successful people look at stuff. Where's the in-game result? Sure, you could say it gets results during the regular season and all that stuff. But, like, where's the actual in-game result? How many Super Bowls has Jared Goff won dinking and dunking to fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown whenever he feels the slightest hint of pressure?
None.
So fucking miss me with that. If they thought it would be better for them financially, they book a better product. Are you slow? Where's the end game to prove that? Where is the end game to prove that? And don't say the Attitude Era. Because again, it took for them getting their ass kicked to make a better product. Not because they just wanted to. If you look up the history and you look up the articles and the interviews, Vince wanted to keep the new generation era going with the colorful gimmicks and the gobbledygookers. He wanted to keep doing that.
Billionaire Ted.
Yeah, he never wanted to do the Attitude Era. Look up what I'm saying. He never wanted to do the Attitude Era. All them
Giving
damn
guys creative freedom? No.
Yeah, y'all be lying to yourselves. Ooh, that was a bar. I brought that around all together. I said y'all be lying to yourselves. Bars. Fuck you talking about. But yeah, like, stop. Stop. That's that blind faith I be talking about. Whenever I talk about this product, that's the blind faith I'm referring to. But my fault, Werner. You wanted to cook. My bad. Go ahead.
No, what I was going to bring up, it's like that mythical brass ring that Vince always talked about with certain wrestlers. They got to grab the brass ring. No one could ever grab that fucking brass ring. It's like WWE trying to be good. They're never going to catch that brass ring again.
You've already made your choice. Like, that's that when Vince used to say that, I used to laugh because I used to be like, dude, you've already made your pick of who you want as a top guy. Like, he was saying that in the middle of the fucking Cena era.
Right.
That was when he was saying that shit the most. He was saying that brass ring bullshit tough. When everybody was begging for a Cesaro push, that was when Vince was bringing up that brass ring shit tough.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that, like 2010, 2011?
Yeah.
So there was no brass ring to grab. As Werner said, there was no brass ring to grab. That's like when you go work for a corporation, and this is the first thing you hear. And every time you hear it, your bullshit detector always goes off, but you can never say it. When they say, there's room for growth within this company, you be like, no, it's not. You want to know how you know? Because the person talking to you and his manager, and his managers that he's assigned have been with the company for like a decade. Fuck you mean this opportunity to move up?
Mm-hmm.
The people you got as managers have been here for 10 years.
Or longer.
You're lying. Like, why are you lying? But let me read Adrian's super chat, and Warren, I'm going to let you finish cooking. Came through with the 20 Smackaroo, said All In, a Double or Nothing has outsold both nights of SummerSlam. No, but you're not supposed to talk about that, though. No. And that was what I was going to get to next, but I want Werner to finish cooking.
No, I just, this whole thing is just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, let's pause that.
It's just the tip of the iceberg. WWE is gonna, like, you talked about that one show that they get every 3 months. I think we're really gonna start seeing in 2027 them going overseas more often to get that one show where it's all sold out and the ratings are good and they pop the rating.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all they have left. They don't have anything else left.
Dude, that segues me into my next point so beautifully. If you want not even just honest reporting, but if you want an honest take on even the small things, this is the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact that AEW and their pay-per-views have been doing pretty good numbers. Like, All In is not moving as well as it normally does. But I told Warren, I think by Showtime, they got 50K.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, just under it. I said the lowest I see them getting overall is like 48. Okay?
But if they moved 1,000 tickets in 48 hours is amazing.
But if they don't, meanwhile, SummerSlam had 2,000 refunded tickets.
Yeah.
Fuck. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Cut on any other show and see if they talk about this stuff in depth. See if they talk about any of this stuff that we're talking about in great detail. You won't find it. The show doesn't exist. We the only show that does it, bro. I promise. And it's not me trying to sell myself on it or sell you guys on it. You could watch us and just figure it out. Go watch our game tape. Man, here's how I know the fix was in on the SummerSlam ticket sales. You want to know what I had to do to find out they had negative 2,000 tickets on their total? When I went to the WrestleTix post, that shit was at the very bottom of the statistics. That's something you put at the top. Uh-oh, who was that? Hey, Adrian came through with the 5 Smack Rules queuing up Anna Booty.
Anna Booty, 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 Anna Booty.
All right, stop. You sounded like you German or some shit. Cut that shit out.
I am German.
Anna Booty, Anna Booty, Anna Booty, Anna Booty, Anna Booty. Not you fucking Anglo. You mayonnaise is a bitch. You are about as American as the flag, you old fucking fart. You 76er. Shut the fuck up, you old piece of shit.
76.
God damn it. Shut up. And Adrian, I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Don't you worry. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. I want to finish this point. If you want to have an honest dialogue about the the discrepancy in reporting or the blanket and veil of average modern day reporting when it comes to WWE, we could have that discussion. I'm okay with that. I'm always okay with having those discussions. I don't shy away from those discussions. Okay? And we're not those people that say, we tell the truth because, people think we want a job and we don't, so we tell the truth. No, we don't have to say that. We just say the truth and keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, WWE, performance-wise, I'm going to bring Pick back for the night. Performance, innovation, and quality. WWE is failing at all three this year. And they've been failing at it for longer than most people are willing to admit.
Mm-hmm.
Because one advantage they had over the landscape was innovation. Match types, sets, camera work, production. For the longest, they had innovation over people. They don't even got that anymore, dude.
Mm-mm.
They have lost all of their advantages. And it is absolutely shameful to see all of these media outlets, all of these podcasters trying to put veils over them and keep the cameras from getting a shot of them in their hotel during their scandal. They don't deserve your protection.
No.
This is all of this shit that's happening to them, they've earned. But for whatever reason or another, because guess what? WWE media credentials ain't a nickel worth of dog meat no more. You barely get interviews like that. Dude, you want me to tell you what they do? They toss you in this room with all the wrestlers. You get like 3 minutes to interview these people. And then they toss you out the room and go, all right, see you at the event. Then you sit up at the event way up there. I mean, way, way, way up there. You know, you got a couple snacks, couple little hors d'oeuvres. But like, unless you one of the big dogs in the media circuit, they don't give interviews. You got to go, man, you got to catch WWE wrestlers damn near slipping. You damn near got to catch them slipping. Like they in your hotel and you like, I got my mic on me. You can't run from this one. You got to catch them slipping. So like all these media people that do this, I'm like, what's the benefit? So let's go from top to bottom. The culture fucking sucks. The products, now we're going to work down. The product is absolute garbage, and now that's starting to reflect with ticket sales and product interest.
Yep.
And then at the bottom of the barrel, you have these streamers and these fake media people that think that they know everything about everything, and they barely even get interviews or barely get scraps from the company. Like, dog, unless your name is Chris Van Vliet,
yeah,
you ain't really getting interviews like that. Unless you work for fucking Busted Open, you ain't really getting interviews like that. Unless you work for iHeartRadio, you ain't really getting interviews like that. ESPN, so on and so forth. Like, you see where I'm going with this. So there's no benefit. They even stuck up a middle finger to the streamers just not that long ago.
Yep.
They start copyright striking their videos. But a lot of y'all are still like, I must protect them. For what? Everybody's abandoning the ship because they can see the fucking megalodons in the water, and you idiots are still sitting in the water like, you know what, don't worry about it. WWE has a helicopter. They'll come get us. No, they won't. No, they won't.
That's a lie.
No, they won't. They gonna leave you to get swallowed whole by that damn megalodon. You motherfuckers are too dumb to pick up on it. It's incredible. It's incredible. Me and Warren have both said this on and off camera. We've never seen anything like it. Just lying to y'all selves. Just like, for what? And for what?
That's the $1 million question right there.
Just sit up
Let's be honest.
Just sit up in the fucking 800 section of the arena during a WWE pay-per-view.
While you have your little phones out going, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I can't see anything, but I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, me, as far as you concerned up there, it is Jesus versus Lucifer. I mean, God. Come on, man. Y'all are sad, dude. Y'all are sad. And the scoops ain't worth the shit no more either. Because a lot of these scoops that these people get, motherfucking, if you just chop it up with these wrestlers at an event, they'll give you the scoop on their own. So all these dirt sheets ain't special either. I told y'all, I can't even keep count of how many stories I've seen where I was like, man, that wrestler told me that shit a year ago. Now, some people might say, why don't you post it? I don't have interest in being a primary dirt sheet. Because that's how you lose those relationships. No, I'll let these dweebs that need the attention and the money take that heat. No. I actually have close relationships with these people. So no, I'm not interested. I've said this before. I'm not interested. But a lot of these stories, I've been like, bruh, that's been sitting out there for 8 months. You just now reporting that? And y'all be paying for that shit. And y'all be paying for that shit. Y'all be paying for 8-month to year and a half old news. It's diabolical. But with SummerSlam, I'm going to get to Adrian's portion real quick. Said, but these fake ass podcasters talk about All In and Struggling, but don't talk about SummerSlam, which barely got to 20K. That shit pisses me off. It shouldn't piss you off. Things that are expected should never piss you off. Like when the sun come up in the morning, do you be like, fuck, sun again?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't want to see the sun anymore.
Said every white person ever. But but fucking, that's like, for real, nobody wakes up in the morning and sees the sun and be like, damn, sun again. I thought today was the day we were going to fall into the ice age. No. So no, that shouldn't surprise you, bro. That's the gambit that these people play. And they're so willing to protect their gambit. They're so willing to protect their hand, knowing damn well if they put them cards on the table, they're going to bust. They know. That's why these people never put their cards down. You ever notice that? When have you ever seen Tree Sap be vulnerable? And I'm talking about like actually cite a source.
Never.
You've never seen it.
I don't have to reveal my sources. I'm trying to yap.
Yeah, you've never seen it. Because he'll say some bullshit like, one of the key parts of journalism is never revealing your sources. Well, if it's a story that can make or break somebody's career, you better reveal your source.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had make or break stories where it could have made or broke somebody's career, and he just was he plead the fifth. He got up out of there. See, we'll be vulnerable. I've gone on this stream before and told y'all who told me stuff a couple times. I ain't said it every time, but like a couple times I'll be like, this is the wrestler who told me this shit. You know why? Because these people would be willing to put their deck down on the table. They'd be like, yeah, I said it. If y'all ever know me in real life, those are the only type of people I hang around. People that are willing to stand on their shit. If you're not willing to stand on your shit, you cannot be around me. You cannot be around me because I know when the going gets tough, you going to get going. But these are people that have never been popular in their life. They ain't never been cool. So when they get friends with these wrestlers and these people backstage and these stooges, they think that they have actual friend groups and they think that they have actual people that care about them. But if a lot of these people retire tomorrow or stop posting stories as much, nobody would even care about them.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the same people that are protecting WWE in this very trying time.
Well, let's go back to when the story broke about the SEC and Vince and all that a couple years ago. Who were the first people out there to defend WWE?
Uh-oh.
Kind of telling.
I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all, man. If you don't see the megalodon in the water for WWE right now, you're choosing to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
This applies to media people. This applies to anyone who's watching us right now, our truth seekers. This applies to anybody who supports Covalent TV. Okay? You are setting yourself up to never be seen again in this professional wrestling world.
Mm-hmm.
Because now is the time to start getting honest about WWE. Now's the time to start getting honest about WWE. There is no better time. Nope. That shit out of here. All right. Said, because of you guys, I have stopped listening to most of these podcasts as I've seen the light, and I'm starting to listen to one of my podcasts. Nope. See,
Nope.
this is why we don't bring people up, because apparently people be like, oh, I could just drop it, whatever. So, no, that was the second. You did it twice. So, unfortunately, Jeff, I got to time you out, bro. Got to time you out. Because I've seen you in here before. You know the rules. Now, here's the situation on the AEW side, because I know some of y'all want to hear us address it. Tony Khan is on a lazy river in the inner tube with a goddamn margarita in his hand. There's no threat of a megalodon. There's no threat of a baby shark. There's no threat of a damn koi fish even attacking Tony Khan right now. And that is something that these grifters absolutely, positively cannot stand. That's eating them up alive. They can't. They're like, man, we want to make these video shit on AEW, but we can't. That's bugging the shit out of them, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So if you notice, a lot of their content has now been directed towards shitting on WWE a little bit. And I'm like, oh, now you guys see the problems with the product. That's the first thing I said when I started seeing that shit. I said, oh, now you see the flaws with the product. From 2019 to 2025, you didn't see no flaws with the WWE product. Now, all of a sudden, in 2026, y'all see the flaws. It is a shameless ass grift, dude.
It really is.
It's a shameless ass grift. A shameless grift that we predicted, by the way.
Yes, we did.
We said when AEW stops giving people ammunition, what they're going to do, I said, then that'll be the moment when they switch their targets and their scopes over to WWE. And even then, they'll criticize, but it's not going to be the same level of criticism they would give AEW. And that's exactly what's happening. And that's exactly what's fucking happening. See that? Now, does Tony Khan need to get out of his inner tube, get out the water, get out the lazy river, and walk on land and help anybody out who wants to get into the lazy river? Fuck no. As far as he's concerned, that's a been that done that.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the people, bro. I'm finna check on something.
You know, with all of this, Tony doesn't need to help anybody. No one should be begging for a job from Tony. Just Tony just needs to stay par for the course. It will be okay if he stays on the route that he's on, barring major injury bug issues. We should be fine. Now, I know there are a few people in AEW we don't like, and hopefully they just disappear on their own, hopefully. But again, barring major injury, Tony can float on air if he wants to right now with how everything's going in AEW, to be honest. Am I wrong in that thinking?
No. The funny thing is, Werner, again, that's what I'm saying. He don't got to get out and give nobody a life preserver. He don't got to give nobody an inner tube to float on the lazy river with him.
Mm-hmm.
All the people that shat on him over the years, no, I'm not handing out inner tubes to none of you motherfuckers. And you know what? I was okay with this. I remember telling Werner this off camera. I said, I was okay once I noticed AEW start tightening up on who they give interviews to. I was fine with it. And y'all want to know the reason I told Werner I was fine with it? I said I was fine with it because Tony in the early AEW days gave interviews to anybody who wanted them with his talent or himself. And those same people turned around and shat on him. And here's another reason, and this is the last time I'm going to bring them up literally ever in this show's history. Unless they want the smoke, then in which case they going to get everything they looking for. let's have an honest conversation, ladies and gentlemen. I was not okay with Tony going on to the SH the SH coach and the Two Old Bro show. I didn't like that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because that was him giving an inner tube to people who wouldn't give one to him.
Right.
But I did like Tony Khan's approach to going on that show. He went on that show and he not only killed them with kindness, but he basically was like, hey, if you got any questions or anything you want to call me out about or anything like, I'm here. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
And they got mad, and I watched the SH coach get very frustrated that Tony Khan would not, I'm going to say this as strongly as possible, would not give him a clip.
Mm-mm.
He was giving straight answers and leaving it there. And you could tell the SH coach was getting real frustrated with him. He couldn't bait him into a headline, and it was bugging the shit out of him. That's why I didn't want him to go on that show. Because if that was my homie, I would have been like, Tony, don't you take your ass in that room. Don't you go nowhere where you're not appreciated. That's what I was raised to believe. Don't go nowhere where you're not appreciated. Don't go nowhere where people going to set you up for failure. Try and play you. And he didn't take that bait. He walked into the lion's den and said, I'm coming out this bitch unscathed either way.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment. See, we talk about professional wrestling and all this old shit, characters and authority figures and all that shit. That moment when he didn't give in and feed into the bait, no bullshit, that was where Tony Khan earned my respect as a man. That was the moment where I was like, I respect Tony Khan, the man, now. Because I didn't know him well enough to respect Tony Khan, the man. My respect is not easily earned. But in that moment, when I saw how frustrated the SH coach got, I said, I respect the shit out of Tony Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Because that showed growth. Something that these old grifters would never have. That's why I said, enjoy your built-in audience, enjoy your grift. You know, enjoy deceiving these people because they believe, oh, because you were in the business, you know everything. Enjoy it. Fucking enjoy it. But don't come at the people that are actually doing the pure, unadulterated, unfiltered version of the truth. Because fuck a megalodon, that's like jumping into the ocean with 20 of them motherfuckers. Don't try us, please. You don't want to go mic for mic, camera for camera with us. You don't. You don't. I don't even think you want to see us in real life. I honestly don't think y'all even want to see us in person. Because that'll go bad for the both of y'all. So again, last time I'm bringing them up, enjoy your grift. Enjoy the money you're making off your grift. All right? Enjoy your legacy that you use to exploit a fan base and make your money. It's a good hustle. I got to give it to you. But leave us the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
On folks, I mean that. Okay. I mean that shit. That will not go how you think it'll go. All right. You know, I'm going to do a little bit of fan service right now, Werner. No, wait. Actually,
Okay.
we got to keep going with the format of the show, and then I'll do some fan service to read a few comments. I said fan. I hate that damn word. I'm so sorry, y'all. Truth seeker service. My apologies. I hate that word. It just comes out quicker. That's all. All right. Well, guys, it's time to get to the portion of the show well, you know, love and appreciate it for all of the wrong reasons. So if you know what is coming up, go ahead and drop that bang thang thang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you'd rather be touched by the SH coach, I'm going to tell your fondled ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Lego, allegedly.
This is from X.
Mm-hmm.
No context. This was just out of the blue. I will say,
just raw dog and drone accountability, huh?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, all right.
I will say this was written right after Raw. This person said, and I quote, "I've seen so many parallels between Sami Zayn and Mick Foley. Different working styles, but extremely versatile. Believability, utility player who can fill any role you need them to. Emotional, inspired promos with nuanced character work.
Oh my God.
Zayn is still so good."
Oh my God. That pulled up to the doozy station at the end. Oh my God. When I think detail and nuance, I don't think fucking Sami Zayn. Are you out of your mind? Oh my Lord. Dude, they smoking that shit. That plays, dude, when I tell you that plays so perfectly into my drone accountability. What? Bro, okay. Shrek said it best. Ogres have layers. Fucking okay. Pro wrestling, any sport of any kind, any athletic competition, it's levels. It's always levels. I talk about this a lot. Like, I can box extremely well, but I know if I step in a ring with Floyd Mayweather, that man is going to piece me the fuck up. I might get 3 punches off out of 60. He is going to beat the shit out of me. And it's going to be all technical. He ain't even going to knock me out because I got a chin. He ain't going to knock me out. Now, that I do know. He ain't going to knock me out. That's just not going to happen. I'm just going to keep it a bean. He too small. It's not going to happen. But fucking, I'm telling you right now, Warner could get pieced up by Floyd Mayweather. I can get pieced up by Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather would hit Warner with the 4 most vicious body shots he has ever felt in his life. He may doubt it. Look at him. He may doubt it. Let Warner get hit full force by a motherfucking Floyd Mayweather body shot. He gonna be, hey, Michigan. That motherfucker is gonna be hurt.
Big booty bitches.
Wait.
Booty bitches.
Adrian that came through with the Five Smack Crew said my AEW about to take over the indies the way WWE thought the ID program would. Yeah, and we said AEW needed a counterpunch for that ID program on the ID stream itself.
Yep.
That stream continues to be the best piece of work we've ever done. Which is why I told Werner we might need to do some more standalone streams before this this year ends.
Yeah.
Because, man, that shit was super prophetic. But back to what I was saying. I know if we both step in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, Werner's going to gas out in like 3 seconds flat, get hit with 5 body shots down. Boom, done. Me, I'm going to have the stamina to keep up. Yeah, I could probably go around. But, again, I'm going to get off 3 punches at best. And he's going to slip the rest, and he's going to piece me up. I'm going to look like Martin on that episode where he went against Tommy Hitman Hearns. He is going to piece me the fuck up. I can admit that as a man. All right? So we know it's levels to things. At any point in this time on this earth, has anybody ever watched pro wrestling and thought, man, when I think of the greats, man, The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Sami Zayn. Anybody? Any fucking body? Just to put in perspective how fucking stupid that sounds. Because I've been seeing people say that. Oh, Sammy's going to go down as one of the greatest to ever do. I'm like, what? Dude, his best work was as El Generico, and that was like fucking almost 2 decades ago now.
Yeah.
What? You want me to tell you how I know Sammy's work ain't got levels to it? The fact that people still talk about the El Generico gimmick to this day. If Sami Zayn was so great, why the fuck they still talk about El Generico?
And why is it anytime they go to fucking Canada, they do the El Generico sing-along?
But Sami Zayn's so great.
He's so over.
Stop, bro. Like, again, who are you trying to convince? I feel like I said that last stream. I'm going to bring it back for this. Like, who are y'all trying to sell this shit to? Because only y'all believe this. Fucking lying ass motherfuckers.
Real quick, I had a thought on this. Who the audience is for? It's people that get scammed. Because let's be honest, WWE is a scam. So it's people that are dull enough to be scammed.
That's one of the best points I ever want to bring up on this damn show.
And it's like the people that buy from QVC
or
Home Shopping Network.
Ooh, shit.
Let's be honest here.
All you got to do is just open your mouth. I'll be telling you this. Just open your mouth. Something smart to come out eventually. God damn, bro. That is so spot on. They're the people that get tricked over by Indian scammers believing that they work for fucking Geek Squad. Warner just hit the nail on the fucking head.
WWE is that Nigerian prince.
Bruh, holy shit. That is insane. I can't believe I did not think of that. Holy shit, that is insane. They are. They fucking are. Dude, all you got to do, I think I've gotten close to saying something like that, but I haven't said that. Like, I think the closest I've came to saying something like that was like, they're the baby or the pet that all you got to do is just jingle the keys in front of them. You don't even got to you don't got to do much else. Just jingle some fancy entrances and some catchphrases in front of them. You got them. You got them. Because you want to know when the keys drop, when wrestling is going on in the ring and they're silent.
Yep.
Man, look out. Look out. Oh, and by the way, to Adrian Super Chat again, I did not think the counter to the ID program was going to come in the form of a platform. I thought it was going to come in the form of Tony Khan just opening the checkbook and signing those people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how much is that ID contract worth? I thought Tony Khan was going to flex 36 on their ass. I thought he was just going to start dropping checks. I did not think it was going to be a platform that was going to do it. So I can't say we predicted that. We just predicted that there was going to be a counter of some kind. Go ahead.
But I think this is smarter, actually, because now it's exposing ID wrestlers who can't wrestle on that platform.
Which was one of the things that we said Tony Khan needs to do with that program. Test it. Test it. See how far WWE is willing to go. Make them sign. That's what I said in exact words. Make them sign these people. Make them sign these people. Fuck that first right of refusal shit. No, make them contract them up. What has Tony Khan done?
He's forced WWE's hand.
And no one in the history of pro wrestling outside of WCW has done that to them.
Right.
So if y'all wondering why the counter programming is still going and all that stuff, that's why. WWE is getting bested right now. They know they're getting bested.
And here's the other thing. They're still doing stuff from the Attitude Era. They're not trying anything new to try to best AEW. They're not thinking outside the box.
That's why I brought up
They're just staying in this world of, let's just counter program them. That'll work.
That's why I brought up Pick. They don't even got the innovation anymore, dude. Like, let's be honest. The quality has always kind of been But at one point, they had performance and innovation on lock.
Mm-hmm.
They just did. They lost performance somewhere around 2006, 2007. They lost innovation not long after that. You can associate a lot of WWE's downfall with John Cena, the rise of John Cena. I've said this before. This ain't nothing new. This ain't a new talking point. I've said this before. And Roman Reigns just continued the work. But guys, it's time for me to hold one special.
Dumbass!
Accountable. We got another famous drone accountability, ladies and gentlemen. And I rarely ever do this on this show because I don't know. It's just not our style to do it. And we penalize people for it. This is not y'all cue to do it. I'm only doing this because it was so bad that I have to bring it up. This drone accountability is dedicated to the Friday Night SmackDown crowd of Oklahoma City for giving Baron Corbin a holy shit chant. There was no way I was going to be able to hold that until we got to it. No way. No way. No way, no how. See, I didn't give away no match result or nothing. No way, no how. We have reached something beyond the gutter. Which is why I reacted to Werner's comments the way I did. Because that's exactly what I felt like when I heard that. I'm like, these are the people that get scammed by Indian scammers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They gave Baron Corbin, Captain G Unit Tank Top himself, they gave Baron Corbin, or as we've called him for years on the show, Baron Corbin,
Mm-hmm.
a holy shit chant. Y'all are in poverty. I've refrained from using that because I don't like when people use poverty and ghetto out of the wrong context. White folks shouldn't be using the word ghetto at all, by the way. But like, I try not to use poverty because a lot of people use it outside of context and they don't really even know what it means. But in the pro wrestling sphere, do you know how poverty stricken you have to be to give Baron Corbin a holy shit chant?
I never thought in a million years we would get a holy shit chant for Baron Corbin.
Warren, I swear to God, there was no way I was going to get to that portion of the show. There was no way. I said, I got to get this out. I knew it from the moment I heard it. I said, I got to do this at the beginning. I don't have a choice. I wouldn't have been able to hold it. I would have just randomly blurted it out during the intro. like if I didn't get it out. Yeah. Y'all WWE fans are down bad. Y'all drones are down bad.
Product savior right there, Baron Corbin.
I
He's
mean,
gonna fix
fuck.
that mid-card scene.
I mean, damn. That's like the lowest of the I thought it couldn't get worse with the Danhausen shit.
Oh.
I thought it couldn't get worse than the Danhausen shit. Baron Corbin got a holy shit chant, y'all.
Yeah.
In 2026. Man, 6,000 people in that arena. I just saw that comment. That building could fit 16,000, 17,000 people easy. Most modern NBA arenas could fit 16, 17,000 people. The United Center is like the exception to the rule because it's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. I need y'all to get ready because we going to need y'all support. It is time for us to get into the show that smacks us down, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get into SmackDown. Let's get it. Okay, so I'm CM Punk is going against Chody, y'all. That was
Yeah, that's long.
The
and short
long
of it.
and short of this is, dude. They're trying to sell you on this AARP wrestling shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people it's working with is that audience.
Yep.
So much so that at the beginning of his promo, hold on. At the beginning of his promo, CM Punk, that guy who rages against the machine, the voice of the voiceless, would have a microphone in his hand and say, over the last 2.5 months, he's been negotiating with WWE management, NBC Universal, and the USA Network, spearheaded by a corporate suit, Nick Aldis, to bring him to SmackDown. To all of you CM Punk fans, like you die-hard CM Punk fans, y'all gotta feel scammed.
Yeah.
This dude has shown himself to be the biggest fraud in pro wrestling history. I said this when he first came back. Warner, didn't I say, I think CM Punk was how do I say this? He was like the redheaded stepchild that just wanted to be loved by the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like he never really wanted to leave the family and be the black sheep, but he only did it so he could come back and his parents accept him.
Yeah.
What has CM Punk proven since he's came back?
Not a goddamn thing.
And y'all, they went a step further. They went a step further. Y'all want to hear the explanation for why CM Punk has that championship on his shoulder? Yeah. So I got a call. They were in Chicago. I put on my gear. I went to Allstate Arena. And I had a championship opportunity just fall right out of the sky.
Wait.
No. Before you say anything else, did he or did he not say that?
Yes, he did. But this is where I have a problem. Okay, I've lived in the Chicagoland area for over 10 years.
I'm glad you corrected
Daryl
yourself.
has lived there his entire life.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way he is driving from Chicago to Rosemont, and that's across town. No fucking way. None whatsoever. I doubt he moved to Rosemont or Elk Grove or where, you know,
I'm gonna fuck
any
y'all
of the
up.
surrounding areas.
No, I'm going to give them the logistics. Watch this. Pardon me. I'm not feeling my best, y'all. So if y'all hear me clearing my throat, just forgive me. Dig this. From where he is in Wicker Park, right over the Metamorph Tattoo Studio, from where he's at to the Allstate Arena, it would take him with that traffic on like at nighttime, it would take him about 35 to 40 minutes to get to that arena. Okay? So if he got the call after Cody got injured, and then it was finally confirmed that he wouldn't be able to compete, which was like what? It was like 30 minutes left in the show.
Yeah.
That would mean that he got over there right as the match was getting ready to. He would have literally gotten there right as Sami Zayn was in the ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people might say, isn't that what happened? But here's the problem. I'm being generous with the traffic number.
Yeah.
I'm being very generous. So, like, in all actuality, on any given night, from where he is all the way to the Allstate Arena, it's going to take you about 45 minutes to an hour. Like I said, good traffic, clear traffic. You could get there in about 40 minutes from where he's at. But not, no. not at that time. No. My girl lived not too far from, whatchamacallit. Goddamn. The airport. I don't know why I couldn't get O'Hare Airport out. Nah, it's not that quick. Nah. So yeah, he had to do a Goku instant transmission. He had to put 2 fingers on his fucking forehead. But the only thing I want to say left about that promo, again, he has turned into the one thing that he claimed he hated the most.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how you can support him. If you are a fan of him in 2026, I do not understand how. I don't.
You know, every time he talks now, I go back to the MJF promo and how prophetic that was.
Because he
for
knew.
Punk.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, he knew. A lot of people knew. I hate to say it. Eddie Burger Kingston's best promo I've ever heard him cut was against CM Punk.
Yeah.
Well, he basically called him out. He was like, you a fraud. You a fucking piece of shit. Like, he called him out. And look at CM Punk's face during that whole promo. Look at CM Punk's face during that whole promo.
Mm-hmm.
He was, it was cutting deep. But CM Punk is that guy. He know who to try that tough Tony shit with. Because even though Eddie Burger Kingston is the fat Puerto Rican uncle at the barbecue that always get knocked out on World Star clips, I think, what? What? Oh my God, we laughing.
You're not wrong.
We laughing at the truth now. We laughing at the truth now. I would trust Eddie Burger Kingston to land an errant punch to knock somebody out more than I would trust CM Punk to throw one.
That's true.
Because even that drunk Puerto Rican uncle at the barbecue that always end up knocked out on World Star clips eventually gets one win. You know? Yeah, Burger Kingston is a fraud too. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. Dude, there's not a tough guy bone in that man's body. Because he tries too hard. He tries too hard to convince you of how tough and, oh, look, I'm real crotchety and angry and grumpy and look, this is me. And like, you big bitch. you biatch. If you don't get the fuck out my face with that fake shit, like, stop. I'll slap you across your face and you ain't gonna do nothing. Shut up.
He's like the grumpy old dog until he gets a treat.
Yeah, be quiet. That same cat that'll motherfucking hiss at you and then 5 minutes later, that fucking cat is headbutting your shin.
Yeah.
The fuck out my face.
At me.
Yeah, stop, bro. Give me another burger.
Yeah.
Fuck off. And to my lady who just texted me, eat a dick, go fuck yourself. Well, you'd probably do that if you had the means. But either way, go fuck yourself. I don't like you. And don't come by here with that bullshit either. Wash my clothes. They're getting too high. Wash my clothes. All one word, bitch. Wash my clothes. The cost of laundry is too damn high. Shit. Went to the laundromat, motherfucker. You want to put something in the washer now? They got different tiers. I said, how the fuck do they have a platinum washer?
And it's $20 for one wash.
You have to use an Amex to use this washer.
Yeah, pretty much.
That washer better come with a free stripper. The bitch better jump out the shit clean. I'm a born again version. That's what bitch. That's the new hustle, Werner. That's the new hustle, Werner. That's the new. I cracked myself up. Hold on. That's the new hustle, Werner. These women are getting baptized talking about some. I'm a virgin now. I'm like, what? What? You don't get my undo my crotch. Say you'll fuck me again. If you don't get the fuck out of here, bitch, you had orgies in college. Ain't no baptism.
But it's okay now because I'm born again. It never happened.
That shit was hilarious, boy. The first time I saw a bitch say that, I said, these bitches that lost their damn mind. These women that lost it. They didn't win. They riding on the loony train. Talk about some, I'm baptized, so therefore I'm a virgin. I'm like, whoa. Don't ever, the Jeebus? Don't ever. You know, I'm gonna play some church. I gotta get some church in the building. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, bro. We didn't had enough donations tonight to get into some church. I like to think so. Let's get to some yams.
That's right. Can I get some of yam?
Sweet yam, show me the way.
One more time. Come on, y'all love it. That's good. But after you eat, you still gonna have them problems. Tell your neighbor, change the yams to Yahweh. Y'all ready, musicians? 1, 2, 1. Can I get Yahweh?
Y'all ain't ready for the yams. Y'all ain't ready for the yams. Y'all ain't ready for yam season. Why all these bitches wearing bodysuits? I stepped outside. I saw one girl dressed like John Cena. I said, where are the sundresses?
Yeah, come on.
Why y'all women? And it's the thick ones wearing jean shorts too. I'm like, what is going on?
What's wrong with the sundress?
Bitch, this Versace.
Why
You
are we
better
hating on
shake
it?
something. I want to see something jiggle. Shit. And not Werner.
No.
Werner has a jiggling license in 6 states.
No.
Werner is a professional jiggler.
No.
He calls himself the Miggler. Okay.
No.
Y'all know what that's short for, by the way.
No.
So you revoking your jiggler license? Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
Imagine how New York State is gonna feel about that, Werner. Okay.
I don't have to pay New York taxes then.
This motherfucker's talking about taxes on a jiggling license. Go to hell. Go to fucking hell. I'm sick of it.
You know they would tax the shit out of stupid shit like
Man,
that.
motherfucker, we ain't talking about California. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's why
They're going to
Warner-
be very similar very soon.
Warner's like, that's why I got my first jiggler's license. Never again.
No, it's not.
You lying bastard. All right, man. Because I was sitting here responding to people. I'm sorry. My fault. My bad, y'all. We having fun. It's a good time. I'm an all-star. We going to heaven. Maybe not Werner. But it's okay. It's okay. He's going to medium heaven. That's what he's going to go to.
What the hell is medium heaven?
he is going to go to the same place that turtleneck sweaters are going to go to heaven.
Ugh. I hate turtleneck
Werner
sweaters.
is going to the same place that lukewarm water is going to heaven. Werner is going to the same place that corduroy books are going to heaven.
I never wore corduroy.
Werner is going to the same place where pleated pants are going to heaven.
I don't know if I've worn pleated pants.
He is going to the same heaven that Jerry Curl Juice went to.
Do you really think I had a Jerry curl in my lifetime?
I know you did. On me, they called you Boogaloo Whale. That's what they called you back in the 80s. Y'all ain't see, boy, Werner he invented the worm, but, back when he was doing it, they was calling it the bull. They had to downsize it. Werner was very big, okay? In the 90s, when Pokemon came out, it was called the Snorlax. But that's another story for another time. Y'all ain't ready for the history of Werner. Or the Miggler, as we call him in certain circles. All right. Yes, that turtleneck. You get it. You get it. You get it. Leave it up to an FBA person to get the reference. That's what I'm talking about. You want to tell me about them pleated pants in the Jerry curl, Werner?
I never, ever had a Jerry curl.
In the summer
And
at that, too.
Oh, God, no. My hair has never been long enough for a Jerry
He
curl.
was outside with a turtleneck on and fucking corduroy pants. Every time he walked, all you heard was prop, 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 prop. This motherfucker started 3 forest fires by himself. He's the reason Smokey the Bear was invented.
Smokey the Bear was invented before I was born.
I bet you would know that because you were 65 when he was invented.
No.
That's right. Oh, man, I'm having a great time. I don't know about y'all. Okay? Support your local almost closed mall. All right. But yeah, CM Punk going against Chody. Nobody cares. All right. Jay Cargill and the Baddies interview backstage. They talk about how many beatings Alexa Bliss will have to take before she learns her lesson. And Jay Cargill says she won't be responsible for the beating she gives her tonight, but Charlotte Flair will. Then Finn Balor, Balor Club.
Balor Club.
Balor Club. Balor. Who's in this club?
I don't know.
Is it just him? Okay, all right. All right, invisible friends.
1944. My dad wasn't even born.
You were 97.
I was not 97.
You were. Sorry. Ancient Chinese secrets. We know. Okay. Bev commercial. Tama Tonga makes his entrance accompanied by Tala Tonga because Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga equals Tonga when you're Tongan. Okay. Next up, we got Finn Balor. Balor Club.
Balor Club.
Versus Tama Tonga of the Tonga Club. And Finn Balor wins by pinfall with coup de grace after a bunch of Tom and Jerry-esque main roster fuckery. I mean, my God. Dude, it was over the fucking top.
What was the point of this match?
It was, dude, I thought at some point Finn Balor was going to go whoop, 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 whoop. Like,
honestly.
I mean, dude, if you are a wrestler, don't sign with this company.
No.
Man, and Finn Balor, your dad sent you to fuck off. You've done enough here in New Japan. You know, go out there and take the risk, Finn. Oh, well, Fergal. His name's Fergal.
Yeah.
The motherfucker's name is Fergal. But
Fergal
goddamn, your dad sent you clean the fuck off.
did it.
Do you know how revered you'd be in pro wrestling right now if you never went to that damn company?
Oh.
Bro, I mean, shit.
Could you imagine Prince Divot in AEW day one?
It would have been nice. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. But
It would have been him and Kenneth for the first title.
Not probably. Yeah, likely so. And it would have been them trading off back and forth with that for that belt for like a year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The post-match, Tala Tonga, the tallest of all the Tongans, climbs into the ring, but Balor gets out of there and runs to the safety of the ramp, throwing his two sweets up. I have never once thought, after escaping being jumped, to throw up a hand sign.
I'm so cool.
You can't catch me, even though you're 10 feet the fuck away. All right, bro. You got it. Balor Club. Okay. Carmelo Bow Wow was interviewed backstage. He says, all I've done is prove, and all he does is deserve it. Lil Yachty is a great sidekick for Trick Williams because all his best songs are features. Ooh. People say aura and superstar about Trick Williams, and it's true. But those things don't beat hard work from somebody like him. And Mellow Don't Miss isn't a catchphrase. It's a lifestyle.
Garbage.
Oh.
How is this a lifestyle? Is it a lifestyle for just one person?
Lifestyle.
And if so, if it is for one person, how is it a lifestyle
It made me
for
wish
a group of people?
Motherfucker, it made me wish his daddy used the lifestyle. Shit, what are we talking about, dude? Okay. And he's going to prove to Trick that he is him tonight. First of all, there's a height requirement to be him. I think you'll be needing a booster seat, little boy.
Time to get those risers in your shoes.
And we get a nothing burger promo with R-Truth and Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu, where it's like, have you seen Royce Keys? No, I haven't. Then AAR Priest, in his infinite wisdom, just immediately comes up and snitches. Yeah, we've seen him. He just fucking snitched.
He's around.
Oh. He immediately walked up and snitched. For anybody who watched the show, please tell me I'm lying. Like anybody, any of the truth seekers, feel free. Let your heart's content meet the comment section. Am I lying?
No.
He's like, yeah, he's around somewhere. You dumb bastard. How the fuck do you come off dumber than R-Truth in a fucking segment? Oh my God, bro. Like, what? All right, man. Then R-Truth asks AAR Priest, how could he betray Royce? And Damon says Keys isn't their responsibility. We go to break. That's your explanation?
Yeah.
All you had to do was just not say anything.
But I am Quan Chi. I need to say something.
I will banish you to the nether realm. Like, okay. If you know it's some killers looking for somebody in your neighborhood, let's see how many of y'all actually from the streets. And they walk up to you and say, hey, man, have you seen this person? What you gonna say? Because I know what AARP Priest would say. He's right over there. Not my responsibility. What in the name of suburban white man got into AARP Priest tonight? Dude, you gonna be like, hey, man, look, I ain't never even seen that person before if I'm keeping it real with you, man. Like, I don't even know who you talking about. Same thing if the pigs start rolling around your neighborhood. Nah, I ain't saying I don't know who you talking about. Who was that? WWE SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. WWE smacketh downeth. More like SmackDown syndrome, but that's okay. That's okay. Beth commercial commentary attempts at hyping up SummerSlam. Then Boring all don't do it. Boring all this is chatting on the phone with Sammy Liberal. He tells Sammy he gave him the leave he's requested, and he's general manager, and he had to book a WWE Undisputed Men's Championship match for SummerSlam, and this decision is final.
Well, what about my mental health break?
Why would you request a leave if you wanted an?
Yeah.
Why would you request a leave if you wanted an immediate rematch clause? Unless I just read that part of the segment completely wrong.
I thought championship rematches were antiquated.
Bruh. What the hell?
What is this shit?
Oh my
What
God,
is it?
No way.
Like, what actually is this show, guys? Like, what actually is this show?
Wait. Maybe he's going to get his rematch the same night Obafemi gets a world title match.
Motherfucker, I will throw you off of the nearest tall bridge. Let's keep going. Good Lord, just when you thought this couldn't get any more boring, a fucking boring black hole opened up in the same room because Gunther would pull up. Dude, and he says he's not going to start anything. He's not going to rat Nick out to his bosses. How the fuck is Gunther not a snitch, but AARP Priest is? But he belongs
He's
in
going to banish him to the nether realm.
But he belongs in a title match, and he doesn't care if it's against Punk, Chody, or both. But it's up to Aldis to fix it. Nick says he'll take it under consideration, and Gunther tells him to consider it well. Okay. Next up, Royce Keys is a habitual line stepper.
Yes.
Here's the line. I'm stepping over it.
That's why my run here in WWE has been so awesome.
Jacob, you know me. You know me, Jacob. You know me. Me, you, we, he, she, me, Wumbo. Wumboing, the study of Wumbology, is first grade, Jacob. Like, bro, they got him acting like a whiny little hoe. This big muscle-bound ass motherfucker. And then, guys, guess what? Guess what? I was right again. Pat on the back time. I'm a Don DeMarco. Pat on the back time. I told every single one of y'all the precedent that was set with that big burly black motherfucker sitting on that podcast with them two middle-aged white women giving them black trauma porn was going to end up seeping over to his booking. And what happened?
Yep. Royce Keys versus Jimmy Uso.
This motherfucker was, I ain't got no family. I'm by myself. I'm a lonely puppy in the alley in a cardboard box. I'm like, oh my God. Dude, I knew the precedent that was going to set the moment I saw it.
Hmm.
See, a tether ain't going to see that. A non-FBA ain't going to see that. But I saw that I said, oh my God, brother. Why would you sit in a room with two middle-aged white women doing black trauma porn? Fool, what's wrong with you? slow ass, just big and dumb. Just big and fucking stupid. Who is advising this motherfucker?
Stupid people.
Clearly, because he would lose to Jimmy Uso with a shitty looking spear.
Yes.
You can't make this up. And guess what, y'all? This had main roster fuckery too, because Solo Coleslaw would pop up in a black hoodie, and then Jacob Fatu got involved, and what's going on in the ring? Oh, Royce Keys is so distracted by two Samoans fighting. Oh, shitty looking spear, 1, 2, 3. You did all of that dick sucking in that interview saying this is your dream, everything is moving in slow-mo. Hey, bro, that unemployment line moved fast, and I got a feeling that shit is coming your way. That unemployment line is chugging towards you at light speed. Warner, do you want to give a take on this?
Dear Lord, this was horrible.
It don't get worse than this, bro.
I don't know, from a book, honestly, after this, how do you book him in anything? I would release him at this point. And if I was Royce, I'd be like, Tony, I'm sorry, but it was a dream. It was a dream shattered. It won't happen again. Go on the biggest apology tour and pray Tony Tony takes mercy. But is this the future now? Is this what it's going to be? It's going to be Solo. It's going to be LA Knight, and it's going to be Royce Keys against the Bloodline in the Bloodline vortex. No one wants to see that. No one is asking for that. No one is begging for that. I don't think anyone's saying a peep about that anywhere. Have you seen anything? I'd be shocked. Not one place are you going, man, you know what I want to see? I want to see Royce Keys. I want to see LA Knight and Solo Sikoa team up and take out the Bloodline.
None of these wrestlers that go to WWE have the grass wasn't greener after all mindset. The only person I think we've ever seen have that is Andrade.
Yeah.
They think, well, as humans, we try to substantiate our choices, especially bigger ones, because we want to feel like we didn't make a mistake. This is not me giving this big, dumb motherfucker a pass, and yes, I'm calling him dumb because, dude, why would you get in a room with two white women and start spewing black trauma porn? Yeah. But fucking, he's trying to sell it to himself that he made a good decision. He is doing everything in his own personal power to tell himself, I didn't make the wrong choice. I didn't make the wrong choice. I didn't make the wrong choice. But here comes that saying that we continue to say on this show, and it continues to be undefeated. If you ever want to know what a booker of a promotion feels about a wrestler, especially in WWE, just look at the booking.
Yep.
Royce Keys' booking in WWE feels like Triple H's promo against Booker T before WrestleMania 19. Just take out the dancing part. That's what he books Royce Keys like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're a good little hand, and your nappy hair, and blah, blah, blah. Like, he books him like he's a charity case. But he just learned a very valuable lesson. You never too old to learn a lesson. I bet you Royce Keys don't ever go into a room with no white women again and spew no black trauma porn ever again in his life.
Yeah.
I bet you he don't ever do that shit again. I bet money he never do that shit again. Because look at the impact it has had on his career in WWE. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a big fucking White Sox trade that just came through right there. I will talk about that in a second. All right, but yeah, man, that I'm not even surprised that he got booked like a fucking dickhead. I'm not even shocked. It's just sad, man. It's sad. And Jacob Fatu held up on finishing off the attack on Solo Sikoa, saying, next time I won't stop. I'm going to see you on Monday. Prison gray beard hairs.
Hence, this is where all roads lead to this. Solo, Royce Keys, and LA Knight teaming up together.
The happy to be there mentality, though, that is, I told Werner this off camera, that is going to be dead by the end of 2027. And you know who's going to be?
I wish it would be dead now.
You know who's going to be responsible for that body? It's a real simple answer. Don't overthink it. You know who's going?
Keys?
Nope. No. Not one person. Remember, we've always said one person in particular is not going to change the culture. No. Who is going to be responsible for the death of? This was my dream. I'm happy to be here. Who's going to be responsible for that?
Triple H.
Close, but no dice. I'm going to see if somebody figure it out. We got to keep going. We approaching 2 hours. It's a very simple. I just think Werner is overthinking it. That's all it is. Somebody will get it. All right. Let me see what we got. Maybe. No, we not doing that. No. We not doing that shit. No. God damn no. No. We not doing the blame TKO for no. WWE was a shitty company before TKO even came along. Can we stop with that TKO shit? Please. Oh my God, y'all gonna drive me up a wall with that TKO shit. Stop. WWE was going downhill before TKO was even a thing. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with that TKO shit. Good Lord. No, WWE. That's the answer. Man, that TKO shit drove me up a wall. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get an answer. But somebody else say something that pissed me off. WWE. WWE is going to be responsible for the death of the Dwayne. I'm happy to be here. They're going to be responsible for the death of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be like, what happened? Why don't these wrestlers want to come here on a Soul Dream? Now, remember, a while ago, I said it was going to probably take about 3-4 years to get to that point. I said that last year.
Yep.
I think they done moved up the schedule a little bit. I'm thinking it's honestly going to be by the end of 2027.
I mean, the way it's tracking, I don't think you're wrong, but I think it might accelerate depending on how bad WrestleMania is in Saudi.
And real quick, for you TKO people, if TKO disappeared tomorrow and WWE was standalone again, guess what? You're going to wake up, watch the show, and it's still going to be just as bad. That developmental is just going to be just as bad. Everything is still going to be bad.
Yep.
Good Lord, man. That y'all using that shit as a scapegoat make me want to vomit. People act like the product just didn't suck before TKO came around. Act like developmental didn't suck before TKO came around. Act like the culture didn't suck before TKO came around. Give me the biggest knife you can find. Y'all living in efficiency. Something wrong. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all got to wake up. Like, wake up. Like, cut that shit out. That's how I know y'all be watching these other podcasts. They be lying.
Yep.
That's a dead giveaway. If you ever want to know if somebody watch podcasts that just be lying to their face, see how fast somebody bring up damn TKO.
Mm-hmm.
Shit me a building. I ain't even mean to go off on that, but again, every time I see TKO, I'm just like, will you stop? Will you fucking stop? All right. Giving a fucking $1 billion company built-in excuses. Get out of my face. All right. Shit. Next up, I'm not making this up. Sammy looks like he is in the Blair Witch Project yelling expletives into a fucking phone.
That's so true. I was trying to think of that too. I'm like, this looks familiar. Why does this look so familiar?
You were gone for months. That piece of shit just crawls back after 2 months away. You were gone for months.
Well, he was busy.
Motherfucker.
He had to negotiate with the USA Network.
You know he enunciated the shit out of that R. You know white men, when they say motherfucker, that R is tough. Hey, motherfucker. you know he said that shit. That R was solid. Goddamn. You know, they got it from years of white supremacy training. But fucking no, seriously. Nobody thinks Sammy is a tough guy. Nobody thinks Sammy is going to do some diabolical shit. Nobody think a unhinged Sami Zayn character is a main event character. So what's the point? Bueller?
You know, I think I think they're still gonna set up him trying to win at WrestleMania in Saudi.
Dude, if they try to angle that at this point, that is going to run off so many people. At this point. See, they should have saved it for Saudi Mania. See, now if they do it, dude, they're going to lose more people than they can afford. Well, not even afford to bring back. They won't be able to bring them back. That will be something that you would see WWE and AEW tie, or they would be beneath AEW's ratings.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all think they're so far away from that. No, they're not. No, they're not. And I honestly think with the max numbers, they're even.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm one of those people. I'm an HBO Max truther. I believe that there's 300,000 people at least watching Dynamite on Max. God damn it, Max. Release those numbers. I'm sorry. I'm going to make this plea one more time. Release those numbers, Max.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead.
Just release it so we can shut up these drones.
Proceed. You was finna say something.
I have a real tough time not believing they're going to run it back. I got a feeling Sammy's going to win the Rumble. Because, I mean, who else? For Saudi Arabia WrestleMania. He will go in the biggest babyface in that country of all time, win the belt. They'll have the moment. And he'll be happy. Saudi Arabia will be happy.
Ooh.
And then, you know, the next month he loses.
Shouts out to Tetris, but if they want to chase away a block of their audience, that'll be how they do it.
I'm not saying it won't come without consequences.
I'm talking about like not like a fraction or a portion. No, they would chase away a chunk of their audience if they did that. You've already done it. You blew the load. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. Because you know what fans are going to think subconsciously? How long before they take it off of them?
Right.
We got 9 days the last time. What, we going to get 12 this time? But a lot of those fans that are going to ask those questions are going to be like, you know what? I don't even care to find out. Bye.
It's kind of like the Christian thing. When Christian won the belt, and then there was that huge uproar after he lost it at a SmackDown taping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of those people are just going to get up and back off from the table.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one thing to fuck up and blow your load one time, but it's a whole nother thing to blow your load again on a person that can't even carry it. When you think Sami Zayn, do you think face of a company?
No.
All right, then. The defense rests, Your Honor. All right. CM Punk is interviewed backstage. He hopes everybody's upset about Chody getting a title match because he wants everybody to get in line. Chody, Gunther, as far as Sami Zayn goes, he's heard worse. And I'm not even bullshitting y'all. Candice LeBoring would say, Sammy was one of the only reasons that Johnny had hope. Your first segments for your world champion go as this. Standing in the ring with a rerun of 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 a rerun in Chody.
Mm-hmm.
To having dialogue with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeBoring. There was a time in WWE where when the world champion was in a segment with a comedy character, it was rare. It was very rare. Like once a year, twice if you were lucky. Like you rarely saw Stone Cold and The Godfather interact.
Right.
You rarely saw The Undertaker and the Oddities interact, if at all. But your newly crowned world champion, who has the stamp of approval from NBC Universal and all the higher ups,
It's so stupid and such a lie.
His second segment is standing backstage talking to Johnny Gargano and Candice LeBoring. And mentioning Danhausen unprovoked. Why? Y'all have heard me say this on the show. Why go through the trouble of taking this product in a serious fashion if they don't even bother to take the show in a serious fashion? Not everything needs to be serious, but it got to make sense. You fucking nerds. It got to make sense, though. Why the fuck is CM Punk in a segment with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeBoring? Rationalize it, please.
I don't know how you can, to be honest.
Fucking
this
nerds.
makes no sense. You have nothing. Johnny has done nothing for the last, 6 months to a year?
Yeah, the dude has been a nothing burger in your company for like 2 years now. If
and
not
I can't
more.
even remember the last time Candice wrestled.
No, I think we being saved with that one. We might be. We're being spared. We're being spared with that one.
I understand that, but
Stop for the record, because I know I know some Candice LeBoring simps out there. I wasn't even a fan of her on the Indies. The greatest thing this woman did on the Indies was take Cedric Alexander's fucking move.
Yeah,
I forgot what the move was called just now. I'm having old man brain. Whenever anybody thinks about Candice LeBoring's indie career, what's the first thing they go to? That clip.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a fan of Candice LeBoring. So before y'all go, if she was in AEW, you would like her. No, I didn't like her before she was in WWE. Lumbar check. Thank you. I didn't like her before she was in WWE. I thought that girl was white privilege personified. I'm like, how did this bitch make it? Because I was watching a more talented woman in Alley Cat struggle to kind of get her footing. And meanwhile, everybody was like, oh my God, Candice. And I'm like, what? I'm watching women that are 1,000 times better than her struggle to catch their footing.
Yeah.
But she was just, she was the indie darling. I was like, what?
And then she went to NXT and fell even further down the rabbit hole.
Werner, she has to be the first person in WWE history that was exposed in the WWE system.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
She has to be the first.
And she's got to be in the top 10 of women who never won a title. in NXT to be moved up.
She is the epitome of if she wasn't fucking who she was fucking, she probably wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
That girl would be working at a Chick-fil-A somewhere in Iowa or some shit.
But they overrate Johnny way too much.
Johnny, okay. We've had the Johnny discussion before, so I don't want to go too in depth on it, but I'll just say this again. I think that Johnny Gargano as an underdog babyface is good. Not great, good. I think he's had some good matches. Tommaso Ciampa is his dance partner who brings out the best in him. Everything outside of that, y'all be gassing him, bro. Y'all be gassing him, bro. Y'all do. Let's be honest. Y'all be gassing him. He is the epitome of a good little hand. There's nothing special about Johnny fucking Gargano. Yeah, I know Alley Catch is better than Candice LeBoring, but what I'm telling you is Alley Catch up until like 5-6 years ago never really got the footing and popularity that Candice LeBoring had when she was on the indie scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Alley Catch is better at character work, better at wrestling, better at everything. And she thick as a motherfucker, too. That's a thick-ass white girl. Thick as a motherfucker. Shouts out to the WrestleMania suite. but yeah, you know. But no, let's keep going with this show. But that was that. And then Punk had turned to leave and rolled into Finn Balor of the Balor Club.
Balor Club.
Who says he was hoping to run into him and welcomes him to SmackDown.
Champ.
Okay. Alexa Bliss makes her entrance accompanied by Charlotte Flair and her fucking shoulder pads. And then back from commercial, we get Fatal Influence consisting of Werner's wife, Laney Reed.
No.
He let Laney Reed spit in his mouth.
No.
I don't understand the personal vendetta he has with Laney Reed. I don't. I can't say I understand. But they're going to challenge Brie Bella and Paige for the tag titles next week, which is something we've already known. Then we got Alexa Bliss.
We don't care.
Yeah, we really don't. We got Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. We got the return of No Bump Alexa.
Yes.
Oh my God. The only bump I watched Alexa legitimately taking this match was when Jade threw her over her shoulder and she had no choice but to bump.
Right.
We have gotten back to No Bump Alexa in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. Jade ended up winning by pinfall with Jade at this match. It was main roster fuckery night. This match had a ton of main roster fuckery too. Post-match, Mia Yim, because I'm not calling her that god-awful name, tries to bring in a chair to attack Alexa Bliss, but Charlotte Flair saves her pal with her shoulder pads. Jade Cargill returns to the fray as the baddies overwhelm Flair. This is so boring. She puts Alexa Bliss's arm in the chair, wrenching it back before snapping her arm. Air quotes.
Oh my God, it's broken.
Hold on, let me bring this up. If you go to a magic show one time, unless you're bringing a friend or a partner or something like that to the show so they can see it too, would you go back to that magic show twice, Warner?
No.
Okay. So we have seen the Alexa Bliss double jointed spot by what, 2-3 times in her career now?
Yep.
This is another one of those checks that they do with their audience where they basically go, we think you're stupid and you don't remember things.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment I saw her putting her arm in the chair, I said, they're going for the double jointed spot.
Mm-hmm.
I said it before she even did it. I was like, they're going to do the double jointed thing. Alexa Bliss going to hang her arm. I knew what it was going to be before they even did it. And sure enough, you can't show people how the trick is done and then expect them to see the trick the same a second time. Speaking of fucking which, Trick Williams has a fucking fur United States Championship. What's next? He gonna come out to the ring with a deuce and a quarter and a fucking pimp cane? This is why I said the name Trick Williams set a bad precedent. His name is Trick. And the whoop that trick chant is fucking stupid outside of the proper context, because when people chant whoop that trick, they know they saying somebody should beat his ass, right?
Yep.
What? This is the dumbest fucking shit. He has a white fur belt.
Yep.
What's next? He gonna come out to the ring with a briefcase with 2 bags of cocaine in the middle of it, and the rest is surrounded by white fur?
Yeah.
What, are you gonna start coming out to Pusher Man by Curtis Mayfield?
Probably.
I mean, goddamn, is that Curtis Mayfield? I know my music. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not making myself look stupid now. Curtis Mayfield, I was right. I know my music. But fucking goddamn, dude. I'm your brother, I'm your Annie, I'm the man in the alley, I'm your pusher man. Fuck dude, that name, Warner remembers the fucking, how much I lost my mind when I heard that name.
Yep.
Because I said, dude, why would you give him a fucking pimp name? And when I heard him talk, I said, oh, it's even worse. It's worse than I imagined. Because the first time I heard him talk, yeah, I'm Trick Willie. I was like, oh, God fucking damn it. And he talks like Dolomite, too.
I'll never forget. That was the, we
You must be French. That was a lot of wheeze.
We No,
Go
we
ahead.
reviewed that first NXT when it became rainbow colored for 2.0. And that was the first time you and I saw him.
Motherfucker, hold on. They must be smoking stepped on dope. They charging $700 for replicas of that belt.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
No, I'm done with the show, bro. You could do the rest. I'm done. I'm checked out. I'm done. Negative 10
All
on
right,
moment. I'm
so
checked out.
we got Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. It ended in a no contest because Baron Corbin showed up to Holy Shit Chance. Corbin got hazed with the end of days before Williams also fell victim to the signature move from Corbin. The returning Corbin then took Williams' U.S. title, fur included, and dumped it on his body.
Do you know how dumb that looked? I thought I was dumb. My mic is, fuck that. You know how dumb that looked? You got a returning, I do not want to use the word superstar. You have a returning wrestler, a returning sports entertainer, and the first thing he has to do is go grab a furry United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
You know how stupid that look? You know how stupid that's going to look in fucking the record books years from now when they showing pictures and history of the United States title? You're going to see pictures of Bill Goldberg with that belt around his waist, Bret Hart, and then you're going to see a goddamn belt that looks like a Furby. Fuck this show. Fuck this dumbass, retarded ass show. This show sucks. This company is dumb.
So it is $699.99, which is $700.
Man, suck my dick.
But you're just reserving it because it won't be ready till November 20th, 2026.
Yeah, because they got to get the fur off of Vince McMahon's ass. Dude, oh my Lord. I saw people on Twitter. It's actually kind of fire. Grown men talking about some it's cunty. Are you I almost said the F word on this show. You Cooper fucking flags.
Yeah.
Y'all are closeted. I swear, y'all are closeted. Grown men, it's actually kind of cunty. You bitch ass.
It looks horrible. It looks really bad.
Y'all a bunch of Cooper flags. I swear. Y'all are some flaggets. I mean, my God.
Alrighty, we're at the main event.
Fuck that main event.
Okay.
Just say
Real
who
quick,
won.
huh?
Just say who won or whatever happened. I don't fucking care.
We're getting a triple threat match at Saturday night's main event. It's going to be CM Punk, Gunther, and Cody Rhodes. Gunther attacked Nick Aldis again. That was the show.
Weren't in survival instincts, sir. Fighting and survival instincts. If you just got choked out by somebody and you come back to, wouldn't your first instinct be to get away from the motherfucker that just choked you out?
Yes.
It was like Boring Aldis kept rolling back into the chokes.
Yes.
Until after the third or fourth one, and he was like, oh, I'm just going to roll out towards the ring. And then he rolled back in.
Yeah.
Because I know it was somebody outside the ring like, hey, Nick, we haven't gotten to Cody yet. And he was like, oh, well, I'll roll back in. -10, no fucking moment.
-10, no moment.
Even the stream just gave out just now. Let's see if it come back. I don't want to do to people like that. Even the stream said, fuck this shit. We back. Even the stream said, fuck this shit. Even the stream said, fuck this shit. Clear the air. Fuck WWE.
Yeah, fuck WWE.
This was one for the books, man. Y'all playback gang, y'all gonna want to watch this. Comment, and comment more.
Comment.
Emojis, all that. Comment.
Hey,
Comment.
Hit the like button too.
I mean, comment, like, all that. Share, all that. We finna get up out of here, man. I don't even feel like doing the outro. Shitty shit. Bye, y'all. Peace, man.
See you Monday.